Going to take a look at ballot measures, both statewide and regionally. Up first, we have North Dakota Measure 1 dealing with term limits. Currently, as it stands in North Dakota, the governor and lawmakers each serve 4-year terms with no limit on the number of terms that may be served. So if Measure 1 is passed, take a look at your screen right there. That would limit the governor to serving only 2 terms. It would limit state legislatures to serving 8 years in the state house and state senate. And it would only apply to individuals elected after the approval of the amendment. So again, currently, lawmakers and the governor each serve 4-year terms with no limit as it stands.
And another one that we want to look at, this is a hot button topic, a lot of folks talking about it, legalizing marijuana in North Dakota. If North Dakota Measure 2 passes, this would legalize the use and the possession of up to 1 ounce for adults 21 and over. Now let's take a look at your screen again for some of those notes. It would legalize the processing and production of it again for people 21 and older. Another part of it, it would allow you to grow up to 3 marijuana plants. However, it would require the Department of Health and Human Services to establish rules regulating the adult use of marijuana. Now those rules would have to be in place by October 1st of 2023. Now this is an interesting one because voters in North Dakota have already went at this. North Dakota voters rejected a legalization initiative back in 2018. As it stands today, 19 states, along with Washington, D.C., have legalized recreational possession. And now we want to look at some other measures that we are also going to be seeing on the ballot today. Ashlyn?
Yeah, thank you so much. So now we're changing things up. Take a look at your screen right behind us. West Fargo Measure 1 proposing a 0.5% sales tax increase within the city. Now this is exclusively for police and fire department funding. Maybe a little hard to read right here, but it's to diversify again that funding for police and fire operations, including equipment, buildings, and equipment training as well. So this is West Fargo Measure 1. This is within the city. Again, a 0.5% increase within the city. And then let's jump on over to the city of Moorhead.
Yeah, they are looking at a 0.5% sales increase as well. It would be to help fund a new regional library and community center. Now this one, if it would happen, would take place on April 1st, 2023. It would then go over a 22-year period. That is a proposed rendering of what that community center and library would look like if this is passed. Now we have another view of it. Okay, we're having some problems with that picture again. But this is just one of the things that voters will be going on. Again, if it is passed, it would start this 0.5% sales tax increase would start April 1st, 2023 in Moorhead and continue over the course of 22 years, again, to fund the library and community center in Moorhead. So, of course, today, make sure you get out and exercise your right to vote.
Yeah, and lastly, we're going to take a look at Grand Forks County, too. We don't want to miss out on this. This includes a 0.5-cent sales tax increase to fund building infrastructure needs and roadways, and this is including a breakdown of the percentages right behind us. So 60% of funding goes toward Grand Forks County infrastructure. This includes correctional centers, the juvenile center, and law enforcement center. And then we're breaking down the last 40%. 20 is going to go toward property tax relief and another 20 toward county roads, infrastructure, and culvert.